up, Shop Nation? Welcome to another Madden NFL 17 player ratings and team projection. And today, right now, I'm going to take on the Chicago Bears and talk about them, break them down. But first, I want to give a big shout out. These dudes right here just landed a chance to win a free copy of Madden NFL 17, and so can you. All you have to do is stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, and post a comment in the comment section below. We are close to Madden, and I know you want to get your chance at a free copy of Madden NFL 17. So make sure you comment on the video. So let's go ahead and talk about the Chicago Bears. Not a lot happening. I mean, there's stuff that happened with the Chicago Bears, but they lost Matt Forte, they lost linebacker Shea McClellan. They got a good linebacker in Danny Trevathan, and I feel like their linebacking core, when you think of the Chicago Bears, you always think of like Mike Singletary and that Bears defense, and I feel like they're trying to get back there with the amount of talent that they have as their linebackers. They also picked up a tackle as well. For their draft, they drafted an outside linebacker. They got a guard and Cody Whitehair, and Jonathan Bullard is their defensive end. So when we take a look at the Bears, I feel like the Bears are a good, talented team. They're somewhere in the middle. I was talking yesterday about how I have the 20th pick in a team selection. I feel like the Bears could be right there at number 20 because I don't think a lot of people think about them, and it's no question. I understand they didn't do a lot of stuff in the off season. They made moves, but not moves that really wowed you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Bears and see what they have to offer. Alright, so here we're taking a look at the Bears overall ratings, and you know how I like to do. I like to look at this first section and see if this is a young team. And the first thing I noticed is that nobody is over 84 that is younger than 24 years old, or younger than 25 years old. So we look at their best player. They don't have anybody in the 90s. You have Jarrell Freeman, middle linebacker, that's 88. You got the outside linebacker, McPhee, who's at 88. You got Alshon Jeffrey, who's a good wide receiver on the outside, 6'3", can go up and get it. Then you have the Danny Trevathan, who they brought over from the Broncos to fill up their middle linebacker spot. That's definitely an upgrade for them. But again, and you look, another linebacker in the 80s. So I feel like they're building the linebacker core again for the Chicago Bears. And I don't think releasing Matt Forte is such a bad thing for them as they try to get younger. So as we take a look at the QB situation, they still have Jay Cutler, but he's backed up by Brian Hoyer. So he's definitely backed up by somebody who can come in and give you a couple of games in case Jay Cutler goes down. Now, as you know, with Madden NFL 17s, there are going to be big decisions, and if Jay Cutler's hurt, but he can come back, you might be like, you know what, I can roll with Hoyer. I think this year in Madden, we're going to see how backups play an important part in CFM, and that's what we're talking about here. So definitely Hoyer is definitely a good backup to Cutler. As we take a look at the halfback situation, remember they don't have Matt Forte, but they do have Langford, and I would actually move Langford above Jacquizz Rodgers, just because Langford is going to have more speed. He's the bigger back, which I don't understand why Jacquizz Rodgers only has 86 speed. I mean, he's 5'6". He's a little short guy. That's all he has in speed. So I don't know, maybe these ratings are not wrong. I have to go and look at the official ratings and see where Jacquizz Rodgers is, and hopefully somebody will update a roster so with all the rosters that all the ratings that have been leaked, we'll get some accurate rosters before the game comes out that we can actually take a look at. At your wide receiver position, you got Alshon Jeffrey, you got Eddie Royal, who's getting up there in age. You got Kevin White, another tall wide receiver. I would actually, again, move Kevin White to the second spot because I want to develop him because he's younger. than Eddie Royal, who's getting old, and he's already at 88 speed, so he's not going to get any faster. He's going to go lower from there. You have Marquise Wilson as well, another young wide receiver in the mix. So you have a nice wide receiver core, 25, 23, 22, and they're pretty young. As we take a look at your tight end spot, you have Zach Miller. He's getting old too, but he still has 84 speed, 80 overall, has good hands. But you got the tight end Tony Miyaki with 79 speed. Again, two older veteran tight ends in the league at 6'3" and 6'5". As we take a look at your offensive line, you got Kling, who's a rookie, not that good. So I feel like this is one of the areas you're definitely going to have to upgrade your left guard. Whitehair, who's a rookie who they drafted, definitely might look to use him as somebody that you go ahead and put your focus, your game planning on. At your center spot, you got Grasu. Again, not very good. Another rookie. So you're beginning to see why Hoyer might be very valued if you're a Chicago Bears fan, because you do not have an offensive line to protect Jay Cutler, and I feel like Jay Cutler will get hit a lot in your CFM. He will take some blows, and he will probably go out. As we take a look at the right tackle spot, you have Bobby Massey, this is a guy that they brought over for free agency. We take a look at your defensive end. I feel like this is where you're going to start to see the turnaround. You'll see how different the two front sevens are. So you got Hicks, you got Bullard, who's a rookie, somebody that I would focus my game planning on. You have Eddie Goldman, who's a rookie as well. So you got some rookies, but they're pretty good. You got McPhee, who's a pretty good linebacker. You got these two guys. I would definitely move Trevathan over Jarrell Freeman, just because I feel like Trevathan, I know it says 79 speed, but I feel like he's going to be better than that. But he's definitely younger. I mean, maybe you don't throw Freeman under the bus right away, but there probably is going to be some kind of progression where you'll see Trevathan probably get more reps than Freeman as you continue your CFL. As we go to the right outside linebacker, you have Willie Young. Your DBs, you have Kyle Fuller, who I think is a good young DB. I wouldn't mind developing him. He's going into his second year. I usually don't like to develop guys after their rookie or first year pro. So him being a second year or third year guy, I don't know. Actually, he's going into his second year, so we'll see. You got Tracy Porter. I want to say they brought Tracy Porter was already on the Bears. You got DeAndre Hall, who I like as well. If you notice on my slides, for some reason, I have the Cleveland Browns people as my focus players. So I'm going to tell you right now who my focus players are. They're Jonathan Bullard, DeAndre Hall, and Jeremy Langford. Those are my three guys that I'm going to do. So at the free safety spot, you got Adrian Amos. And at the strong safety spot, you got Deion Bush. So again, when I'm looking at the Bears, I'm probably going to go Bullard, DeAndre Hall, and Jeremy Langford. Again, I like Jeremy Langford. I like his speed. I like his toughness that he showed last year in backing up Forte. Forte's gone. So that's going to do it, guys. Again, I apologize for having the wrong thing down in the corner here, or the wrong focus players, but it happens. I'm trying to get these teams through so we can get them to you guys. Again, just, you know what, because I made the mistake, I'm gonna select 3 people from this video. So definitely make sure you stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, and put a comment section in the comment section below. Madden is almost here. I can't wait to do my 24-hour stream, and I'll check you guys out later. Peace. Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you check out some more of my videos by clicking some of these videos right here. Do me a favor, stick that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will check you guys out later.